Just realized I was doing a lot of talking but wasn't recording. I said some good stuff y'all missed. Y'all missed some good stuff. I am not drinking my duck feet broth today. I'm just drinking regular coffee. Anyway, today's January the 2nd, 2020. How are you all? I am still standing on the edge, feeling like I'm ready to jump. What about you? How are you all doing? Hope you all are doing fine. This video diary vlog is about my journey and how I propose to become something different than I was last year, which was just 2 days ago. Career-wise, I should say, how I've changed my career. I'm no longer working in the corporate environment, and I want to build my own business. That's my goal. This is good coffee. It's like the best coffee. But anyway, so how are you? What are your goals? It's so funny because my mentor, and I have a lot of mentors, and the mentors that I have made millions of dollars. They don't mentor me because they like me. They don't mentor me because they like, hey, I see this little lady over there. Let me just mentor her. Nah, that's not the reason why they're my mentors. They're my mentors because I pay them to be my mentors. Very well. And I try to surround myself with those people who are doing the thing that I want to do. And so I'm in several mentorship programs. So I get to call these people pretty much any time of the day and be like, hey, I'm stuck. I need your advice. I need your help. And it's so funny because we love success stories. We love to talk to people who have made it. You know, if you want to say that financial success is success, you know. Some people say that, you know, I just want to have spiritual peace. I just want to have, but to me, spiritual peace is success. Financial freedom is success. Doing the thing that I love to do. To me, that's how I see success. And so you have to define success for yourself. What do you want to go after? And so for right now, I have the inner peace at times, I would say a large percentage of the time. But now I'm looking for financial peace, doing the thing I love to do. So I have these mentors that sort of help me whenever I get stuck. And they want to talk to me about how, and when we hear people's success story, you know, one day they're sitting on the couch with like 75% body fat. And then the next day they get up and they're like, okay, they start building this business. And they talk about how they're building this business and the steps that they took, blah, 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 to get there. And I listen to that and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. We always hear about that. And that's great. But for me, what intrigues me the most isn't necessarily just the steps. Like people write books on it. We listen to, we watch movies about people building they climbing the ladder to success. But what intrigues me more is wanting to know, how did you, like one day you were sitting here, right? You were like on the couch. And then the next day you were here doing those things, becoming successful. I want to know what happened from here to here. And they always say, well, I just decided. Like, no, you didn't just decide. Something happened. And I got to tell y'all a quick story. I had a friend, one of my best friends. She told me, she said, I used to be overweight. I used to smoke. I was a chain smoker. And she said, I started running. And when I met her, like I had met her when she was a runner, and she was just amazing, like amazing body. She was all into the health and fitness and all this other stuff. And so I couldn't in my mind even imagine her being overweight and a chain smoker, because that is so far removed from the woman she is today. And so I was like, really? She said, yeah, I used to be overweight and I used to smoke all the time. And she said, so I just started running. I'm like, wait. Yes, that's great. You started running, but what, tell me, like, what happened? You're sitting on the couch one day and you started running. The next day you're like, what happened between here and here? Like this and this, what did you, and you know what most people say is, I just got tired. I got sick and tired. I don't know. And I'm saying all this, and it's so funny I'm saying all this, because to me, I am one of those people that I love success stories. But there is a journey that we all take. And this is one of the things that I learned from one of my mentors. There is a hero's journey that we all take, where, you know, there is a point in our lives where we may be struggling and we're living a life that is not fulfilling to us to some degree, whatever it is. It could be your weight, it could be your job, it could be, maybe you just want to make your circumstances better. And so you obtain to a particular goal. And so you set a goal for yourself. And what happens is we tend to think, and this is what I used to think, that the goal is the win. Like it's the goal is the thing that we all attain. So maybe if it's weight. So maybe you're like overweight. You say, I'm going to lose X number of pounds. And we think the X number of pounds loss is the goal. And it is not that. I used to think that the goal was the goal. And my goal was to make a certain amount of money in corporate America. And when I got that, I was like, yes. But really what it's about is who you become in order to get to that place. It's like the becoming of who you are. That's the real win. Because I had to dig deep, and you all of us, each of us have to become something different in order to reach our goal. And what's going to happen is that once we reach that goal, it's never good enough, because now we're a different person. And now we have become something different in order to get there. And so then there's another goal and another goal and another goal that we reach for. And that's growth. That's what we call growth. And of course, there's failures along the way to that growth. But so I really want to talk a little, just say that it's the becoming of you, the evolution of you. You know, the goal is important. If you want to make a certain amount of money, if you want to lose a certain amount of weight, if you want to get a certain job, whatever that goal is, yes, it's important. But that's an external goal. The internal goal of digging deep inside and finding those resources inside of you that you didn't think you have, that's the purpose of this goal, is to reach that goal so that you can change and become the person that you want to be. So, question, who are you becoming? I started off talking a few minutes ago about people who maybe sat on the couch and then the next day they decided to obtain something that they wanted. What made them make that transition? What happened internally to help them make that decision to say, I'm going to get off the couch today and I'm going to go after that goal? And for me, this has helped me. This is my journal. This is my journal. I don't write in it every day, but I write in it most days. And my journal helps me to decide and to determine who I am, what moves me, what sparks me, what are those internal cues, what. And I write them down and I review it. And I look at that stuff. So I want you all to think about, and this is my challenge, because I got to have a challenge. I want you all to think about what intrinsic, internal motivations that you have, right? That will get you from this point to the movement of that point. Because this is the piece that we're into. We're from here, and I want you to move from here so that you can start taking those steps. It ain't gonna ever be, some people can do quantum leaps. Some people, like me, myself, I do baby steps. But think about who you are inside and what moves you, what motivates you, what gets you off the couch. My sister, she is a writer. I got to tell this quick story about my sister, Pepper Pace. She is one of the top writers on Amazon.com in her genre. Her name's Pepper Pace. That's her pen name. It's not her real name, but her pen name is Pepper Pace. And so she writes these excellent books. And in that genre that she writes these books, she was afraid to put her stuff out there. Like when she first started writing, she was just like, she was writing for just the pleasure of writing. And so then she started posting this stuff, and she moved. Like she moved from posting her stuff, on a small platform, and it got bigger and bigger, and she became like this #1 author in her genre on Amazon.com. She writes these great books. Y'all need to probably Google her, look on Amazon.com, and she's written so many books. And so we were talking one day, and she was talking about this moving from being vulnerable and putting your stuff out there. And it was just so fascinating to watch successful people, be in this one space and then move into another space. So I want you all to think about what is going to move you in the direction that you want to go. So today you're here. Tomorrow you want to be here. What's going to move you here? What's going to get you there? Think about that. Write it down on a piece of paper. And make sure you subscribe to this channel. And make sure you like this video if you like it. If you don't like it anyway. Because I want more likes. More people subscribing. So anyway, just wanted to send this video out to you all. I want to see you all jump. I want to see you all standing on the edge of the mountain and doing that scary stuff. Because I want people who are doing scary stuff. I want y'all to be doing some scary stuff and jumping and building your wings on the way down. Fly. Soar like you were intended to do. All right, folks. I will talk to you later.